man.
35. Wow, 35, guys.
Holy shit.
That was quick.
Or slow.
Or slow, yeah. Slow process.
Yeah. We don't give up.
It's like watching paint dry. Dark Side of the Kingdom. Nice. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. This is episode 35. This is Dark Side of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
Video game podcast. A podcast about people who play video games.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is not an E3 episode.
No.
Yeah.
Not an E3 special, so much of the, we're all pretty taking it easy. We're, rested after last week.
I may or may not be
Yeah.
a little abbreviated.
He's
Still,
abbreviated.
he's still a
guys.
little drunk from last episode. Guys, we had a great time. Thank you. I mean, we got some good feedback.
Right.
E3, I think we outdo ourselves every year.
Do we get any E3 mail?
No E3 specific mail. I didn't really, whore out the DSotK.com/mailbag link too much on social media.
Thanks for not doing that.
Yeah, I hate when you do that.
Only because the mailbag, guys, is full. We have a plethora of mail. Squeeze that out, okay? Great mail this week. We got a bunch. We'll see if we can get through all 9. I don't know, but
Yeah, we got a shitload.
Yeah, shitload. 9. Lift the veil. Good mailbag, guys. We are back.
And this is
Dark
Dean.
Side of the Kingdom.
All right.
Oh yeah, our names, right?
Yeah.
My name's Dean.
Okay, and this is Percy.
And apparently the only one who can follow this is Ian.
God, wow. Still a little drunk from last week, as well. But
Okay.
guys, yeah, we're back. What you been playing? How we start the show?
Who wants to go first? Not it.
Nice.
Not it?
Dinzo.
He said
No,
not
you're
it.
fine.
You're
All
up.
right. For the most part, I'm not really sure if I even mentioned this last time. I got called out from one of our friends for I started playing some Witcher, and he was giving me shit for not playing Bloodborne and finishing it.
Oh.
So for the most part, I've been playing a shitload of Bloodborne, and
A little bit.
You
Guilt
close
from
to the
fans.
finish line yet?
I'm not sure. I mean, I've gotten pretty far now, and I'm really hardcore getting the hang of it, how things work in that game, and which is nice.
It's a hard game. Is there a long story mode? Or you just got stuck?
I don't know. Just
Stop.
more games came out. It just
Yeah.
didn't hardcore grab me. It grabbed me for a bit, and then now I'm back into it hardcore. So it's just the further and further I get into the different areas, the creepier and more disgusting things look. They're just monsters that are just made out of limbs, but they walk like they're like a wolf or something. And once you get up close, then you're like, ugh, oh my god.
Very, very unsettling.
Yes, it's fucking
scary.
nightmare fuel. This game, it's disgusting.
Playing in the dark, headphones on, in the dark.
Usually, yeah.
Okay. Right? No.
He plays in the dark. He doesn't put headphones. Every time we...
Put the headphones on, man. Get the 5.1.
I do. So,
Surround
It's
sound.
scary, I know.
I do. If we're on all together playing random games.
Yeah, but then we ruin it, the rest of it, because you just hear us saying dumb shit like, what are you doing? What's going on?
Nonetheless. And I think mostly just Bloodborne, a little bit of Destiny, not as much, surprisingly.
Yeah, we haven't played that much.
Yeah, not too much.
Did you exhaust the expansions that came out? Are you done with that?
Not necessarily.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Nah.
Own up to it, man. Just say that you put it down. House of Wolves. It was $20 worth, maybe.
It wasn't bad. I mean, it's not terrible. I still play.
Yeah.
I still jump on and play.
I think it was just enough to get you by until the E3 with the announcement of the new disc, retail disc,
Yeah.
$40. Destiny. So Ian, you're not playing it all anymore either. You're done. The
Just
Destiny?
when they're like, hey, you want to
Hey,
jump
man.
on? I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, I
It's
guess.
fuck, we need you.
Hey, you want to play some Prisoner of Elders, bro?
We need the third guy. So, all right, cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's it for the most part. Just Bloodborne.
Okay.
So, yeah. Who's next?
Sweet.
Yeah.
I'll go next. Okay, so Nintendo has a sale right now on the Wii U for a game called It'll Do, and it's originally an Ouya game. It's like Zelda,
Okay.
but you're a girl in it, and it's basic, Zelda puzzles and fighting like that. But the writing's hysterical. Like your fairy companion is like a weasel or a ferret who's a drunk with wings, and he constantly drinks potions to get drunk.
Nice.
And the writing is hysterical. It's super great writing. The art is amazing, and it's so much fun. It's $4.99.
Are you saving a prince? Is it the total role reversal?
No,
Is it what's the goal of the game?
my raft. It doesn't it starts on a raft and it crash lands on an island like Link's Awakening, and then you go to a shop and the shop's like, if you can get me the artifact that's in the castle, I'll build you a new raft. So your goal is to get a new raft.
Yeah.
Like,
And
wow. End game goal, get a raft. Like,
yeah,
that's,
like that's it. But it's super funny
it's like
and
leading
entertaining.
up to Wind Waker. It's like the
Yeah.
finish this one.
Yeah.
The Wind Waker.
I like that it wasn't all like, let's save the princess or do this. It's just like,
Yeah.
go get something for me. I'll get you a raft.
How far along are you into the game?
I beat the first dungeon.
So a few hours.
Like an hour.
Not too bad.
No, but it's fun. Like, it's super fun.
It's super cheap right now on Wii U. It's like $5,
Yeah,
whatever.
it's
But it's
$5.
normally $10. So by the time you hear this, it's probably
Interesting,
back
'cause,
to $10.
I don't think I've seen anything about it, or heard anything about
Well,
it. It's like,
you have to just, later we'll check it out so you can see it because the art
blind.
is just beautiful.
Okay.
I wish it was on the
Wii U.
3DS.
Well, with the announcement of Mario Maker, eventually I do finally plan on buying a Wii U, so I might check it out eventually.
Hey man,
$5.
Nintendo plan is working.
Sales, Phew. Slow drip, drop enough interest. Maybe at the end of the life cycle, you buy the system and then they stop making games. And then,
Yeah. Then you have an obsolete system.
Yeah.
nice.
Other than
Retro.
that,
It's retro.
I get sure.
I started playing the new Batman game, and to be honest, I've never finished any of the Batman games so far, and it's because I just like get uninterested at a certain point. But this new one starts off not in a good way. Like, you have to use the dumb car, and I hate it. It's not. I want to
Yeah.
be Batman. I don't want to be Batman in a car.
That's what I've been hearing. Is like the car part is like the worst part.
Oh, it's the worst.
Worst
It's
part
like,
of the game.
Like, and it takes a long
bit.
time before you learn, like, before you get even the tutorial to do the fighting. And you're like, I just want to punch people and be stealthy and be fucking Batman. But they do some really great writing in it, and there's really good surprises. And I really am gonna stick with it, even though I don't like the driving.
Okay. Why did you stop playing the first ones? Like the first one came out.
I love the first one, and I
First
got
one's
like really
fucking
far in
awesome.
it, but
So
I
good.
just never finished it. I guess another game came out or something. I just stopped.
You should have. It's great.
It looked really good. I always wanted to get to it. By the time I was about to pick it up, I think the second one came out, the city one, it was
Yeah.
like the open world one.
Arkham City.
And it just seemed like, I don't know. I think I just totally got sidetracked on the franchise. Never got to it. Is it worth checking out?
I'd say
Did you
yes.
Did you pay $60?
Yeah, full price.
You happy?
I'd say
2-word review, maybe.
I'm not super happy with it.
It looks gorgeous,
That's what it
man.
is.
I mean, as far as it looks PS4. It looks
Oh, it looks great.
high fidelity. It looks amazing. But
And
like,
I've been watching my brother play it, and I've been enjoying it more watching him play it than me play it because I don't
One
have
of those games.
Yeah. So I don't know if I'm gonna finish it, but I want to see where the story goes. It does some cool stuff. It's a little predictable if you read comics, though. But what are you gonna do?
Hey man, Rocksteady still rocking it. Pretty
Who?
good.
But yeah, Rocksteady's still rocking, and I want them to rock a goddamn Ninja Turtles game so
Probably not
bad.
gonna
wasn't there
happen.
rumors? I thought there was rumors that they had their hands
They're
on
not
it.
gonna
And
do
they
it.
also said those were rumors.
Yeah.
So
That would be a
that'd
great
awesome.
IP. Yeah.
Oh man.
But maybe I don't know if that would be different enough for them. I'm sure they're at a point where they're like, let's just do a fucking racing game or something incredibly totally different because
Well, it sucks is like
they're over it.
I hear like the car mechanics specifically, like the physics of the car, not good, and they force you in the car.
Yes, and yes.
It's like people want the combat. It seems like I don't know why they don't just focus.
You want to be
on-
Batman. You
wanna
don't want to be Batman driving.
What would be a good franchise that they could kind of squeeze in their necks, maybe like a nice? 'Cause I mean,
Honestly, they could probably do just like
Turtles would be
anything,
awesome,
really.
man.
They could
fucking
do
just
an
melee
amazing
specific.
Turtles.
Oh.
I think they could do a cool Spider-Man.
Yeah. Yeah, good. Dark Power Rangers, like
Oh, dude,
Power
a
Rangers
Power
games coming
Rangers
out.
game would be
Just like-
fucking cool.
gritty
That would
combat.
be
If they did multiplayer online Power Rangers game,
That could be
How
cool,
cool
man.
would that be?
That could be cool. I'm one thing that we didn't really touch on too much. E3, I was a little disappointed. Not a lot of co-op love for multiplayer co-op.
I think they're over it.
That kind of sucks. I don't know.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, I do too. But yeah, not a
all-
lot of narrative. It seems it's all multiplayer-based shooter stuff. But,
All
Yeah.
good, all good. Whatever.
yeah.
Just want to say the first Batman game is fucking awesome, except for the very end, the last battles.
Yeah, it's stupid.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
That cop out.
Spoiler
Spoil
alert.
it, dude.
Yeah, Joker. Oh my god, he turns into like this big old
He hulks it up and he looks
Hulk
stupid, and
Joker.
it's not a good
Really?
fight. It's not.
This is like chest glow. You have to like hit him in the center.
What
And then-
It's Batman.
It's like Shredder going to Super Shredder. It's like even his outfit changes
And
and,
then
everything.
the
else.
claws get bigger, even though they're made out of metal and have nothing organic. Like,
yeah.
It's very weird, but
yeah,
other than that, the game as a whole is pretty fucking solid.
yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
Other than that, I played Mega Man 2 again. I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
that going, and I
You beat
beat
that
it.
horseman? Nice.
And
we did
yeah.
rock some NES remix.
Oh, the only
Which was
place NES
fucking
remix.
Awesome, that game's so fun.
One last thing. I'm sorry. Nintendo also had a sale on the Sega Genesis 3D Classics, which I have to say are some of the best games on the 3DS. They do such a great job on those. Like, they look so good in 3D.
I wish that team would do some Super Nintendo titles.
Oh my God,
'Cause,
it
I mean, so much better
man.
than like. 'Cause they
They could do NES games and it would be amazing.
They did the NES when it first came out. Those were okay. Like,
Yeah,
did you
they're
play
okay.
those?
Yeah, I have Kid Icarus and a couple other ones.
But man, yeah, dude, great 3D. I picked up Streets of Rage. I was looking at the sale.
Streets Rage is awesome.
Streets Rage
You
is
should
great.
get Shinobi 3.
I did see that. Yeah.
It's beautiful. I didn't remember it ever looking this good, but it looks so. The pixel art is so good.
And then actually, they redid it so it is widescreen format. It's
Yeah.
not like a cheap, just little, stretches and skews.
I wish
Yeah.
Nintendo cared enough about their games to do
I
this.
can't believe they don't, man. That's
It's
like
weird, right?
that'd be free money, man. I would
It
rebuy.
yeah.
If they
every
did
Mario
Mega Man
game.
like that,
Mega Man.
yes.
Fucking
Mega Man
Metroid.
X. Mega Man X would be awesome.
Mega Man X in 3D would be fucking amazing. And I'd totally
Drop
buy
all,
it.
man. I don't know.
I'd throw $10 down on that motherfucker.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. So yeah.
That's me.
sales.
What have you been playing, Dino?
I am experiencing just like every other year. After E3, I kind of fizzle out on games a little bit. It took me a couple days to kind of get back into it.
And you can see it. We all kind of feel that way.
Yeah,
It's just kind of.
game overload. When you're breaking down conferences in 4 hour shows, man, you just
Oof.
get a little video game overload. But I did decide to finally try. And you kind of were hip to this. Let me do it. The Last of Us. I finally played it.
Oh, yeah.
Finish it?
So, Last of Us. I finally played it.
Where are you?
This is years in the years in the making.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about this game. So I got about 2 or 3 hours into it. I am currently. I found Ellie. And we
Yes.
are in the midst of things. And I don't know, man.
What do you mean you don't know?
You don't know what? What don't you know?
I'm not really having fun with the game.
Okay, here's what you got to do.
I'm not having fun.
No, people have this problem.
I appreciate everything that's there, but
No,
I'm not having fun.
We have another friend who is in the same situation.
Okay, talk to
And-
me. Talk me off the cliff because I'm
Yeah.
ready to jump. I'm
And
ready to fucking
here's
jump.
what you're gonna do.
I might need to fuck this game,
No,
dude.
what you have
I'm
to
close
do.
to saying fuck
No,
this game.
I'm
man,
surprised, but put it on easy.
Yeah.
And just experience the story. The story is
Yeah.
worth it alone.
The story is definitely keeping me in it. Like when you first turn on the game, I mean,
Then just do that.
It's not really a spoiler, but
Like-
you start off with your daughter, and like that shit is so strong.
Oh, yeah.
Storytelling, the care put into the title is great. That whole thing happens, and it's just like wrecks you. And then like years pass, and then it's like I'm in the story, I'm in it, but fuck. There's just something about the gameplay. It's a stealth game. It's all stealth based, right? Mostly the part. 'Cause
Well, there's some changes in it,
I'm
but
just like
yeah.
dying a lot. It feels like I am
Okay.
totally helpless.
Here's
I'm
what
sure
you're
that's
gonna
part
do.
of the game design.
What are you playing on?
I don't even know. I just started
Okay.
and jumped right in.
Play it on easy, which you
Play
can
it?
change,
'Cause
and
I'm-
you'll be fine.
Yeah.
But there's a good chance you are
Hey,
leveling yourself up incorrectly.
Maybe so because I'm not. I definitely want to appreciate the story. I want to try it, but fuck, I'm just like dying and dying and dying.
What's the last thing you did?
And right now, I am currently like I just passed like the cops. Like Ellie, we just crossed the bridge. She just told us her secret, that she has it. And then so I'm a little bit past that. We finally got past the cop area to where I literally died. I was like, fuck, okay, you really got to sneak, pick up a bottle, throw a bottle here, and really kind of like slow down the gameplay. And I'm knee deep in clickers right now.
Yeah.
The clicker game design, like the people, I'm more afraid of the humans, like the humans that run fast and twitch, like that shit's super, like I'm just so on edge, so fucking tense. I can't do anything. I can't kill anybody. The guns are fucking useless, right? Are they supposed to be
That's your
useless?
problem. You're not. Are you upgrading your guns?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, dude.
I'm not
Upgrade your
you don't
guns,
know
right?
either.
Okay.
Hey, man.
Upgrade everything.
Seriously,
Easy mode,
here's
bro.
what you
I'm
gotta
like,
do.
I'm noob in this
Here's what
game.
you do.
I'm trying to,
Noob. Don't worry about it.
I ain't trying to
Put
prove
it-
nothing to nobody.
Yeah.
Put on easy.
Yeah.
Put that shit on easy.
I recognize the story.
It does
I
get
see it.
frustrating.
I
I
see
can
it
see
there.
it.
Oh, dude, I'm
Okay.
so.
I want to watch you play it after this.
I
want
don't
to see
know.
it.
And then so kind of like so I'm
actually.
I'm
I
like
do.
2 or 3 hours into it. So it's
I'm
like
gonna play it tomorrow.
I recognize it's good, but it's just like I don't know. Is it like so the guns do so you upgrade guns and you always like because right now
And
I'm
your
like
weapons.
I'm
Anything.
in submerged in some mall area to where it's like me like we're in the area and then we're just clickers everywhere and it's like anything
I
happens.
just think maybe you are approaching them wrong. Like
Maybe.
once you find a good way, maybe what you think is gonna work.
Yeah.
Once you.
Because I'm finally crafting shivs and using shivs
Okay.
to kill them, but it's just
shivs
like
are great.
like anything happens like a split second and neck guts out.
Yeah.
It's just like fucking.
Yeah. So put it. No,
neck
seriously,
damn it, dude.
Put it on easy, and then you have to get to
Fucking
this
A, bro.
one point in it
Yeah.
where you run into an old friend of the main character
Yeah.
at his house, and then there's a scene where something happens after that,
Yeah.
and it's you and Ellie again.
Okay.
When you get to that scene and you're not hooked on, then that's not your game.
Okay. Because I mean, I definitely recognize the storytelling. has claws in me enough to
so
where
good.
but it's just like, fuck, man. This is like, I want to play it. I'm putting the time. I'm sitting in front of the game. I'm not having fun. I'm getting frustrated. I'm playing Trials Evolution. So
Alright.
I'm going right to. I'm getting so frustrated that I've been playing Trials Evolution, which I know that Percy downloaded a couple weeks ago. Great game.
Yeah?
Great game. It calms me down. It relaxes me.
I think we bought that when we were a little
Drunk.
Yeah, okay.
I think you bought it. I'm like, why is he buying it? I don't even know that you realized that you were buying it. I mean, Percy, Percy doesn't play these games.
We've also played Trials.
Yeah. But no, Trials Evolution, fuck, man. I mean, just to kind of go back from, I mean, are we done with that? I mean, so you guys are suggesting to stick with The Last of Us.
Yes, please, my job.
playing it wrong.
I think you're playing it wrong.
I think I'm playing it wrong. I think this game has been hyped up to so much, to the fucking infinite possibilities that, like it might be hard to...
I think you're making it more
Again, you're still
satisfied.
2-3 hours in. You gotta.
You're making it more difficult than it is. I think.
Yeah. Maybe.
Well, I want to watch you. We should after we're done.
Just wanna
I wanna
watch you
Tell me what I'm
play.
doing wrong.
Yeah.
Teach me to play
Because
the game.
if anything, set it easy because the story is so goddamn
Yeah.
good. Like,
Yeah, the story's good. The world's like, okay. I mean, it looks
gorgeous in
gorgeous.
the best
Wait,
possible.
just wait.
It's like,
The world's okay,
in the
but
best
like,
possible way.
because I mean, especially like, I think at that time it was pitted up against BioShock Infinite, and just as far as setting wise, like the setting like I had to finish that game. The story more so in The Last of Us. The world's kind of like, how many more apocalyptic landscapes am I going to throw myself into for hours at a time? A couple hundred coming for Fallout 4 pretty soon, so I gotta save some time for that. But
Yeah.
Did you play Metal Gear at all? Any of them?
I think I just always missed them.
Metal Gear.
I always missed them. Yeah, I was always
Did you ever
Xbox
play
guy
any
early
stealth
on.
games, or stealth games have never been your thing?
Like Thief, like on Xbox One.
Classic.
Yeah.
Manhunt?
But like
Play Manhunt?
never really. Stealth gameplay is a very particular beast.
Yeah.
Some like
think
escort
that's-
missions and some shooter games.
Because our other friend who has the problem, he also
Yeah.
doesn't like stealth games either. So
That could
It's just
be, yeah.
too slow paced. I feel so helpless. Like I feel like I'm stuck in the mud, and like anything happens, it's
Yeah.
like.
I honestly, I think
You-
you should set it to easy
you
and just
can't-
enjoy the game. Like,
it's a
just-
game where you can't Mario 3 it and just run
through.
and jump.
Yeah,
You
actually,
can't.
it's funny. It's funny you say that because I died so many times during that first encounter with the cops when they come to the building. I just said fuck it. I ran and I ran through. I made it through, and then eventually I think I glitched, and then like the other two characters popped up right where I was. And I was like, okay, cool. We'll continue the story because
fuck
I was
it.
not beating it. I was like, I'm not that bad at games. Am I?
that's
I'm
another
a
thing.
little older, but I mean, come on, man.
You can play a
I'm
lot
like,
of
give me
the
some fucking NBA, dude. I'm gonna
I'm
dude, grow
trying.
it
I'm
up.
biting my
I
tongue. I'm
think
giving you
that-
shit about
that-
not playing.
That sounds like his problem,
bro.
though. Sometimes the solution is not to fight him.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes you just gotta
Especially-
run. Get the fuck out of
Especially
it.
with
just
like
run.
8 dudes with guns.
Yeah,
and it's like
run.
yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, I kind of like that about games
that.
nowadays. Just like they're
So-
doing different tactics instead of just like here's a bunch of dudes, kill them all,
Yeah.
and then you're done with the level. Now it's like okay, you can either choose to kill these guys if you want. You'll most likely die, but if you finish it, you may get something at the end,
Yeah.
or you can just fucking run away because either way you're gonna make it out.
Yeah. So yeah, Last of Us, and then I kind of brushed over it super quick, but yeah, dude, Trials Evolution, like I enjoyed those games a lot on the original 360. This game is a lot better, more physics, more levels, just a lot more cooler, interesting stuff happening. If you like those games, check this game out.
Did you find any of
It's
the
fun.
cool secrets or anything?
No, I got 2 or 3 hours deep. I unlocked 3 or 4 worlds, but I did see like at E3 they got that retarded like cat unicorn pack coming out or something. It looks ridiculous. So,
That's fun.
That's kind of fun. I mean, the games are kind of like just pure gameplay.
Time killers.
Time killer, good fun times. And then to kind of wind things down, I've been kind of getting deep into Fallout Shelter, just kind of like the
Are you
anti-game.
liking it?
I kind of like it because it's
I only played it once.
it's kind of replacing that Simpsons tapped out itch for me to where it's like you revisit it. You kind of it's like a fishbowl. You check it out, you play it for a little bit, you go away for a few hours, and it's just interesting enough to where I'm getting excited about Fallout. You can name your characters, so you can get like some attachment to some people, upgrade people, send people out to the wasteland. It's fun. It's charming. I'm like 10 levels deep, so my shelter is going.
All you iPhone users
check it out,
are experiencing this cool thing. As for us Android users,
It's all that
Okay,
for the most part, it's
comes
wait
out
till about August, I think, somewhere around there.
next month. They said it's coming out.
Really? I heard it was
But
August.
already next month is August, dude.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Time flies. Man. Jesus Christ.
We mentioned we were still drunk from last episode.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Makers.
But there's microtransactions in that game if you want, and apparently they've already made like
Yeah.
multiple stats, multiple millions.
It's cool because the game itself
Which is
is.
good for them.
I finally have my shelter functioning to where I don't even need to touch those packs at all. Like that's just mostly for people who don't really like understand the game.
No, the
They just
game
wanna
works.
throw some cash on it, but it's cool, man. Like it's really fun. Really, I'm ready for fucking Fallout.
Hell
So,
yes.
so,
It's
boom.
pulling you in.
Boom, boom, boom. And that will do it for me for what you've been playing. So,
Rock and roll.
kind of end gracefully there.
Yeah.
So,
We need a good transition.
yeah, good transition.
Play
Guys,
The Last of Us.
play The Last of Us. In a post-apocalyptic landscape, not a lot going on. In today's modern society, a lot's going on. A lot of news. We'll come with it after the break.
Perfect.
Nice.
No, that was good.
Dean, Percy, and Ian will be right back with more video game goodness than you can shake a mana-infused lead pipe at. In the meantime, if you've been enjoying today's episode, stop by our Facebook page and give us a like, ask us a question, or just check out sexy photos of the hosts of this very show. Now back to our regularly scheduled program, currently in progress.
Little tea saucer. Coffee talk. Guys, what you guys have been up to?
Tea talk.
Let's talk about the French Revolution.
Cheers. I gotta hold the pinky out.
Pick you out, gentlemen.
Little sip.
Brandon's gonna love that.
Smooth.
Oh, smooth.
Yes.
What's crazy is this?
So that was,
ice.
So Brandon enjoys the eating episodes.
Oh boy, does he?
What is it?
Man. Why do we go there every time? Okay.
I don't know what that means. What are you doing?
Nobody knows what that is.
And
News.
news episode 35, guys. Season 3.
I always feel the news.
Is that real or
the
shit?
intro? Is
Yeah,
so
that's right.
lame.
That's great.
Huh?
Should we try again? Hold on.
Please.
News. All right, that's a little better.
Okay.
Hey, welcome back. It's Dark Side of the Kingdom. We bring it back to news.
Yes.
Let's see what we got.
See what we got. I don't know about anybody else, but the reason why I do the show is for the news segment.
Yeah.
I come
Yeah.
for the news.
Fuck yeah.
Come
I
for the news.
enjoy
Stay
the
for the
news.
alcohol.
The ear to the street.
Awesome.
Percy Gruber.
Yes.
Percy's News Corner.
Woo. Person to go.
I gotta throw you under the bus right at the top.
Thanks, bro.
Percy's News Corner.
All right, we got News Corner. Hey.
Also known as Dark Side of the Kingdom reads Kotaku.
Kotaku.
Well, not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Okay, whatever. Go ahead.
Okay.
Always gonna use
Hey,
Corner.
man. There's other sites as well.
There we go. Okay, so over the break, we all know that Club Nintendo is now dead. It's closed. Completely gone.
Officially in America, I think Europe
Yeah.
is still open for a few more months.
Oh, I'm
but-
sure Japan will keep it and will be
Japan
awesome.
will. I think they'll give everybody in Japan really cool stuff before they close. But
They're gonna give
America,
Are they closing in Japan too?
yeah, I think so. Right across
I think yeah, they're closing everywhere.
border to
Wow.
border, closing it down.
Yeah, it's been around for like over 6.5 years, and
Yeah.
now if you do go to the website, it's just like Mario. It's like a black screen almost with Mario and Toad behind him waving.
Bowing.
But Mario has his hat off and he's bowing towards. It's really kind of somber. It's really sad looking.
Yeah.
Kind of sad. I don't know about you guys. I mean, I've been an active member for Club Nintendo for a few years. I've gotten the Platinum Plus rewards
Yep.
last 3 or 4 years.
at this
I mean,
guy.
I don't want to brag. But, I mean,
I don't brag.
Club Nintendo.
Not me. Unfortunately,
It breaks my
I
heart,
started
man.
rocking it once I got my 3.
It breaks my heart. I really enjoyed the fact that as a gamer, okay, we all buy games, but like this is this cool point system that kind of arbitrary. You save up a few points, but you do get some kind of cool shit. You get some cool games. You can
Thanks for
download.
buying their stuff.
It's
nice.
It's,
That's
it,
nice.
it sucks that it's going away. I think
Well,
that they might replace it eventually.
Yeah, it is coming back. There's something they're having some sort of new loyalty program. So it's
me
not
what?
completely gone away, but there's not really any details on it either. So they did say something's in the works. So I guess just that version is gone for the most part.
Because I mean, Microsoft has like a rewards program, kind of. Does Sony have anything like that? Or I mean, there's no. It's kind of like unprecedented. Kind of cool. Kind of sad.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think so. Not really.
Yeah. Albeit a lot of it was bookmarks, weird shit that you sticker books and weird shit. But I mean, there was some cool stuff. I did enjoy the 3DS.
Japan
XL
had
pouch.
some great gifts.
Yes, Japan especially.
Rock and roll.
Okay, what else
All
you
right.
got?
News.
Okay, so the legendary Nintendo PlayStation was recently dug up. You guys know anything about that?
Yeah.
No.
Originally, Nintendo partnered with Sony.
And they
the system was called
yeah.
the Nintendo PlayStation.
Well, I wouldn't say that. It was just something, but it might just be a placeholder for the bit.
Yeah.
It was cartridge and disc based, so it had a CD slot that comes out, and it's basically a PlayStation with an NES on top or a SNES on top,
Yeah.
either or. But anyway, recently, it came to light that someone had one, and apparently this dude, he said his dad had it in his attic. And he got some pictures of it, posted it up on Reddit, blew up, and people wanted to know more and more about this shit. So probably his dad used to work like years ago with one of the main head guys at Sony.
Is this guy from Japan?
No, it wasn't. Wasn't Japan. I think it was like European
Okay.
or whatever. But anyway, they're rummaging at the time after the whole collapse of the, would-be Nintendo / play Sony thing after CES. The guy, I guess their company went bankrupt, and he had a bunch of shit. They're just throwing shit out, and he was the guy's dad was a cleaner or something, and was throwing the shit out, and he
stole the system.
Well, yeah, basically, because there was I think there's about 200 made, and they're all supposed to be destroyed. But his dad,
Wow.
he said his dad keeps everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, he had it in his attic. He said it doesn't work because they don't have the power cord, but it came with a cartridge and a CD that they don't know what's on there. So
Oh dear God.
if they
Somebody get that man a power cord.
You can find a power cord. Somebody can make that.
Yeah.
So if we
It's
get
pretty
that on, I
crazy.
mean,
I mean,
who the fuck knows what's on that?
Time period wise, that was right before Final Fantasy VII came out, right? Because I remember seeing
Yeah.
a Final Fantasy VII 64 demo or
Yeah.
some weird shit that all these collapse. So 96, 97 era system could be real. So we think it's real. I mean, could it be?
No,
fake?
well, I don't know. I don't
It could
think so.
be fake.
That's probably all the pictures and everything. Even it had pictures of controllers and everything. It's weird.
What's the
'cause it
controller
says-
look like?
Looks like a Super Nintendo controller. It says Sony on it and
Wow.
Nintendo together. It's really
How
weird.
fucking crazy would that have been, right?
Yes.
The entire landscape of video games would be totally different at this point.
Because I mean, it would be like the main competitors at the time, PlayStation.
There would be no
64,
competitor.
One system. I mean, I don't know. I mean, eventually, I think it was a very famous Dennis Dyack rant. It was just like the one console system, the one console landscape. It would be great to eventually get to the point where we don't have Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo. I mean, games come out. It's a film. We put it in the machine. We play it. We enjoy it.
Well,
It
as
seemed like that could have happened almost.
As the last couple of years,
I don't know.
we needed to kind of have an ongoing joke about just Sony has at the very intro of the show, at the very ending of the show, did all of a sudden everything goes dark and all of a sudden it's just Mario going, "It's a me, Mario," and then everyone just loses their shit and they just close the show.
Yeah.
They could just
'Cause
have Sony / Nintendo.
If
and
they
that's it.
ever were able to get over their differences
Yeah.
and the history,
destroy,
they would it's over.
Yeah, I think it would be great for the industry because I mean we would stop. I mean, Xbox One, PS4. I mean the third-party games are so similar. I mean, just what justifies going one way or another? It's just you're segmenting the market of people who play video games. Let's just maybe have one fucking box that plays
Okay.
games. Maybe.
That'd be nice.
I don't think it's actually that far away of a
Yeah.
possible reality, and the reason I say that is, this week they announced that Nintendo has started manufacturing the NX, a company in Korea or
Yeah.
another Asian company.
Something know nothing about. It's just
Yeah,
totally
they said that
mystery machine.
they're starting to do it, but the company that's doing it makes iPhones normally, so I think it's a goddamn phone, and
That
I
would be-
don't want that. I don't want that at all.
The exclusive Nintendo system is handheld based. What if it's like a handheld that streams to a television? I mean, it's pretty close.
If
Well,
you
that's
could-
Wii U, basically.
maybe, but I don't know, man.
Smash them together. Wii U, 3DS, one machine.
I just wanted to make beautiful games
Yeah, I mean, I feel you,
on
man.
a powerful
On
system.
a powerful system. Let's not be pigeonholed. Let's not.
Yeah.
I mean, because a movie comes
you
out,
imagine-
we can enjoy a film, but I mean,
Where Nintendo isn't pigeonholed for once on a console, they've
Yeah.
been behind on everything. I know they make greatness out of that.
Yeah.
They do.
Super Mario Galaxy was one of the most beautiful games, even though it's not from the generation it came out
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
and it still looks amazing. But I still would love to see
Just like-
what they could do when they was listen, you have unlimited power, make it happen.
Yeah. How about a fucking Mario rendered and with a Ratchet and Clank brush? The
Yeah.
Mushroom Kingdom
Oh,
with that team putting that world together, that fidelity of high definition experiences. I mean,
And
it
cinematics.
kind of sucks. It kind of sucks because the Wii U is pretty much 360 PS3, right?
Yeah.
But it is HD.
Yeah.
It is cool seeing. I mean, we played Mario Kart 8. It looked pretty cool.
Oh,
I
the
mean,
games look great.
Yoshi
It's just-
looks really great.
I would love to see what
DK,
they could do.
Esper.
Yeah.
Sometimes. But yes.
All right.
Derailed.
One of our favorite games was it 2013 or 2014? Shovel Knight. Game of the year was it?
2014.
I think it's 13.
Okay.
All right, whatever. All right, one of our favorite games, beloved by all of us.
Yes.
Shovel Knight is actually they're finally yacht games.
Yacht
Club
Club
games
games,
are
yes.
actually making physical copies for the Wii U, 3DS, PS4, and Xbox One. And,
Pretty cool.
Yeah, coming out on October 13th.
Can you pre-order yet?
Yeah, you can go ahead and pre-order on Amazon. I think
pre-order.
and others. I think Best Buy has it too. Amazon. a lot of places.
I was keeping my eye on the Amazon link. It is $20. You get the Shovel Knight original release. You get all the expansion stuff that they released since
And there's some new stuff too.
And some new stuff coming out, dude. $20 physical copy.
Totally worth it.
You gotta support these guys.
And there's an
It's
instruction
good stuff.
booklet.
And instruction booklet.
Yes, and they are publishing it themselves, so they are.
Instruction booklet made in the vein of old instruction booklets, full color,
Yeah.
a lot of pages.
Fuck yes.
Dude, Shovel Knight, thumb on nostalgia. I will say that was just an excellent experience as far as just
so
beginning
good.
to end. I didn't get a chance to play it on Sony, so it'd be interesting to see you guys try any of the exclusive Sony stuff.
Not yet,
It's,
but if
it's pretty much like a
yeah.
Kratos boss fight. Was that?
Yeah.
Or,
I think PlayStation had Kratos, Xbox had Battletoads.
Yeah.
Which apparently is way better.
Yeah, I did see some like multiplayer initiative, like they're doing a lot more multiplayer stuff with this disc release. So
Oh, I didn't know that.
that could be cool. So Shovel Knight, you guys getting it?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
I think so.
I think so too.
All right, I don't have too much information on this yet. I just saw this as I was coming in. Concept, which is Une's company,
Yeah.
they got a new Kickstarter up for a game called Red Ash.
Okay.
And
Sell me.
I don't know too much. We've had to look it up, but I mean, it's crazy. There's another new game coming out. It's like I think it's $800,000 we're looking for, I believe.
It's doable.
$800,000.
Yeah.
Seems pretty cheap. I don't know. Is that like?
Maybe a little more.
What system is like a handheld? Is that a fucking iPhone game?
It looks like I was trying to read up a little bit on it. It said he wants to have a game that's inspired by anime, and he wants to make it done right in a game. So
Huh.
we'll see what that goes. It could be another platform.
I don't know.
Sure.
Do you think it's risky to start another Kickstarter when you haven't finished the first one you did?
Yeah.
Well, they already got a deadline, or they already have a set date when it's coming out. I mean, it's basically done.
My emotional response is yes. I mean, let's deliver some product first.
I just feel like, yeah, end deal, then go.
Yeah, I mean, I know in the board game world, the Kickstarter, there's a lot of successful deliveries. Has there been a successful Kickstarter video game delivery yet? I think Mighty Number 9 was like the first huge marquee title that got funded.
And it's still not here yet.
It's still not here yet. That happened like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to see. You know, it's interesting. Takes a while. Games.
It does take time.
Many
It's,
years ago.
When did they promise Mighty Number 9? Do we know on the
I
original?
don't think they ever gave it. a
Yeah,
date.
they never said.
They're smart enough to not to do that.
It looks great though. I mean, I'm ready for it.
I think it was eventually. It's coming.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, moving on up. So, Sony Europe President Jim Ryan says PS4 has about 70 to 90% of the market share of Europe, like over 22 million units sold.
Whoa.
That's a lot of fucking units for PS4. I mean, I think Xbox said like 10 million, so
And
I'm not sure how that works out.
and then compare that to Japan.
Yeah.
Xbox, they couldn't give them away at this rate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you see like pictures of like it looks so sad.
It's
like,
so sad.
Japan.
It's surprising too because I mean like I think with the original like Xbox and like the 360 release, they threw it out to Japan, didn't hit. They stopped producing games for the system, and it's like the system dies. So Xbox One, they seem the same formula. They throw it out there. I mean, there's not like a Japanese initiative. 360, they had like the Lost Dragon, Lost Odyssey.
Yeah.
They had a very focused Japan approach. This year, it's just like, why did they even bother? Like, I don't understand why. Like the big game is Titanfall in Japan. Japanese like mechs, right? Chinese people like mechs. Or Japanese people.
Chinese.
Chinese people. I think. Listen back to the episode archive. Enjoy that reference. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just Xbox One. It just seems like across even America, man. I don't know if it's hitting in the States.
It's
Other
starting.
At this point, I got it just to have it, I guess.
And the
to watch Twitch, I think.
I don't know how much the reverse compatibility thing will make a difference in sales, or if it will, but
Too little, too late.
Yeah, that
I
made me
just don't
true.
care.
Yeah,
I don't need two systems.
I don't either, man. I mean, they're expensive, dude. $60 a game, and then you're talking about I own 2 or 3 different systems that I
Yeah.
need to get different games for.
And they don't
It's
have any
like,
exclusives that I
Yeah.
can remotely care about.
I think eventually, dude, one
Recore?
system.
Recore?
What's that?
Inafune, come on, man.
Well, I'm sure when it doesn't do good,
Mega
he'll
Man.
move it. He'll be like, oh, I'm gonna put it on PlayStation as well.
Yeah. I hear if you like Mega Man, I hear you'll love Recore. That's what
There you
they're
go.
saying. That's what they're saying at E3.
There you go.
Are you saying you get a robot dog like Mega Man?
Rogot Bear, Rogot.
Yeah.
Robot everything. All right, moving on up. Okay, so Nolan North was at a thing, at a con called MetroCon. And
MetroCon.
he basically confirmed that.
Like well-dressed men.
Yes.
It's like Metrocon.
There you go.
MetroCon.
He basically confirmed that The Last of Us 2 is being made as we speak.
Nice.
And
hopefully the first one catches me before that.
I hope so too.
I fucking hope so. I don't
I
want
want to love it. I'll give it another shot.
I don't wanna spoil it too much
I've given it
about
like 3 or 4 shots though, but we'll see. I'll give it a fifth.
You're playing it wrong. You have to be playing it
We
wrong.
I think
yeah.
I think I might just have to restart and just restart over. Maybe just kind of like forget anything happened and restart. Put on easy mode. Sorry.
No.
It is.
I'm
So Last of Us 2. Okay.
yeah. I mean, it's
Don't spoil it for me, but I mean,
Yeah.
I just hope
same characters. You think,
I hope
or?
not. I hope it's different characters. I don't want that story in my.
I think the way it ends, it almost seems like it's done.
Yeah.
It would be cool to do something else from another perspective.
It seems a bit spoilery, but okay.
Yeah.
it ends perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they did continue, I would still be excited too. I mean, to see where it goes from here. But if they did, maybe I'm not sure if they're gonna do like the beginning or as it was happening.
I just want to be different people
weird-
from a different perspective.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have to even focus on any of the characters from the original.
They can make an
The
appearance.
original is like about the people. It's not about what's going on in the world, right? So,
But okay, the character Nolan North plays in it. It might be his story.
Anyway, so
That's not a spoiler.
Alright.
It's Nolan North. He's in it. That's why he brought
Yeah.
it up. But it's but
so Joel doesn't die. Oh, sorry, don't spoil for me.
we're not spoiling it.
Jon Snow dies apparently.
Jon Snow dies at the end. We'll talk about that.
What's
'cause-
that? We're ripping scabs off right now.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
We'll put some salt on it too.
Yes.
He's not really dead.
I don't know. I'm to be honest, I'm a little nervous to get too attached to this game because Ian kind of like threw me the code. I'm worried that I'm gonna get into it and Ian's gonna spoil it for me. He's just send me a text.
I'm not gonna say a goddamn
Fucking-
thing.
This dude dies.
No,
dude
the
dies.
best part of The Last of Us is having a conversation with someone
People,
after they
yeah.
beat it.
I want
Yes.
dude. I recognize the story. That's the only thing that's holding me because I mean the world's cool. Gameplay. I don't know.
We'll get back to that.
We'll get back.
We'll get right.
Tune
Yeah,
in.
go
Tune in 2 weeks from now. So.
Alright.
Continue.
Moving on up. Okay, so Shenmue 3.
Yo.
Yeah.
We got that Kickstarter going on since E3.
It has been funded, right?
Yeah, it's been funded.
It's been
I
funded.
think it's doubled its fundage what they wanted so far. But as of late, they
They have
announced.
ridiculous stretch goals.
Yeah, they did announce that.
Obnoxious stretch goals, or yeah. Really?
But actually, they announced a $60 one. You get a physical copy for like PS4.
I'm gonna do that one.
For sure. Well, I'm like,
Okay,
alright.
finally
yeah,
they got
yeah,
it. Okay.
yeah. So
that's what I was bitching about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I'll
why I
do it.
didn't fund them. I wanted to get a
Okay.
physical copy.
So yeah,
like
I
it.
think we'll all be doing that as well. Anyway, so they announced on their Kickstarter page that they're gonna get Corey Marshall, which is the original voice actor for
Oh.
our main
For Rio.
character.
Rio.
Ryu.
Rio Hazuki.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, he's gonna be on board, so he'll be
I'm so
rocking out.
excited about
There's
that.
actually some Kickstarter rewards, like $1,000. Like he'll do a message
Dude.
for you or something.
These Kickstarter rewards are just like pure nostalgic pull. It's just like, come on, man. They're getting a little greedy.
Hey
A
man,
little greedy with it, but
they
hey,
gotta get this
gotta
game
do
made.
what you gotta do. I hope it comes out soon.
Oh.
But, please for it.
When do you actually
3
think it's
years.
gonna come out?
I think we'll be in the knee deep in season 7 or 8, maybe. Probably would have fizzled out 5 times by then. Second the show, but yeah, I don't know.
My God.
Shenmue 3 on Kickstarter. So like it is pretty interesting because I mean they asked for $2 mil. I mean that's not how much it's going to cost to make the game. So Sony's going to step in and they're going to
Yeah,
really fund it.
they're gonna
so.
help with the rest. These guys, it's the same thing like the Castlevania thing. It's like, do people
Yeah.
want
So
to
people
play?
so people should stop funding the Kickstarter because this is all extra fluff money that's not going to go to anything. So
Yeah.
Well, it could go to them,
they could.
their studio,
Yeah.
making everything. So either way, you're still helping somebody out. Come on. All right, moving on up, we got Bungie. They got some shit over E3 about the Taken King because they have
That's
like
what
this,
you were bitching about.
this new collector's edition. Taken King. It's like $80, and it comes with like all the shit you've had so far, all the story. I mean, all the DLC, everything has come out so far on their own collector's edition. And fans are fucking mad because they didn't say like the only way you can get that there's like extra stuff like new emblem shaders and some other like emote type shit. But you can only get it if you got a collector's edition. So in an interview, someone's just like, so they're interviewing the guys like, well, you know, how can people who've already been playing it get the stuff? And the guy was like, we gotta get the collector's edition. And the guy who was interviewing was like, he's a player of the game, a fan of him. He's like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna. You're kind of giving him shit out there. So and it kind of just it got flamed out, and people were not happy with all that shit. So recently, Bungie said, sorry, you can buy that. I mean, if you want for the original Taken King, it's like $40. If you want to buy the extra shit, I think it's gonna be like $20. And so Yeah, it's not $80. Like $60, $20 off. You'll get everything that you're getting plus the DLC. But it was all for. I was a little upset about it as well once it came out.
Okay. I'm not sure what any of that means, but it sounds like it's. Yeah, it sounds like
that's the proper response.
Yeah, it sounds like I would be mad as well. So sucks, man. So it's basically the fuck you fan pack.
Yeah, that's kind of what it was. So it's like, what the fuck?
I did see some Twitter hate, people going around live. I don't know. Was the person being interviewed? Do you know the guy's name? Was it like?
It's one of the.
Was it Luke Smith, by any chance?
Yeah, something like that.
Luke Smith? Okay, because I think he was the old podcast guy. I saw a lot of people twitting hate towards him. I was like, that's kind of funny.
Who knows? Might be him, might not.
Okay, cool.
Whatever. So, anyway, continuing. So back to Bungie again.
Okay.
Yeah, they did like a cross promotion thing with Red Bull as of late, and like they have like the specific can you can buy, like special edition like Red Bull can, and it'll unlock some Destiny shit for the Taken King, and people were giving that shit already, jumping on top and giving them shit about that. It has been hacked, like the website, so you can like figure out like the numbers and
Really?
yeah, and so what's weird though is like it's basically you're taking just like they say they have like a generator almost now. It's grabbing different numbers and just changing a few numbers and you're ready there. You're good to go.
Yeah.
Sucks for them, but anyway, other developer they put out like a thing where they were talking about the cross promotion, and it was really like buy Red Bull, you get this new shit, blah blah blah. So some other developers. In specifics, the developer for Dying Light, Techland, they're poking fun at what they're at Destiny. So they made this hashtag thing called Drink Right Dying Light, and it was like if you post a picture of yourself with this hashtag drinking a bottle of water or a glass of water, we'll give you a premium gun. And they even had like stretch goals for how many people could tweet about it and everything. So the more you got, the more they were going to give to the people for free DLC.
Yeah. Kind of weird because Bungie, you needed to buy $3 can of Red Bull, and then $3 and it unlocks content.
I'm not
in
even
the
sure if
game.
it's $3. It could have been more. Who knows?
Yeah,
like some special because it came like in a box or something too.
Yeah.
So
What?
yeah, so I saw an
sucks.
unboxing of it. Like,
Yeah.
That's even better. Someone
Yeah.
made an unboxing of a soda.
yeah, it was hilarious.
So Dying Light, they did their poking fun at it. If you follow us on Twitter, we participated in the
We did.
hashtag. Did we get our free gun? I know those cocksuckers didn't retweet us.
No,
Dying Light.
no, they did
I didn't
not.
play that fucking game either. I ain't afraid to admit it. Fuck them. I don't know. What happened? I know that you bought the game. Did you like it?
No, I know, get it.
Is it a good
I think
game?
none of us have played it yet.
I
So.
thought I saw Dying Light at your house.
Only Jeff's played it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Fuck them, dude. Don't retweet us, man. I think, to be fair, that we kind of like we threw the logo in there. We were trying to get like the just
Cross promotion.
Cross promotion.
They knew
we
what
were
we were trying
shameless.
to do.
We were shameless promoting.
Oh yeah.
So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, interesting. I did like the response. That was fun. Cool.
Yeah.
use
So
of
yeah,
social media.
tons of people making fun of it too. So
No.
good shit. Been rock and rolling.
But hold on. Did you buy the Destiny Red Bull though?
No.
No.
Yeah. Are you surprised?
I'm surprised. Okay, I'm surprised.
Honestly, I haven't even even seen the box anywhere, so I don't know. If I saw it in the wild, I'd probably be like, fuck it. I don't drink Red Bull, but whatever.
It's okay.
Gives a shit. I think that is all we got for news for the most part.
Okay.
So,
Yes.
I like it.
yeah.
Concise, short, sweet. Sometimes less is more. Sometimes.
There we go.
It was more. We refined through a lot of bullshit. We got you the good stuff, and that's news this week.
Do we want to do any soapboxing before we take another break?
Should we soapbox now? Because I know that the mailbag is rather hefty this week. We got like nine lots. So should we ease into soapbox right now?
Yeah, let's just do it.
That's up to you, man.
Yeah, I guess people who have been, very fun staple on this show, Crime Corner. One of your co-hosts of Dark Side of the Kingdom may or may not have found himself in the back of a cop car this week.
Oh, please do tell.
Do tell. I was on my lunch break from work, a little soapbox, just enjoying myself, getting some tacos at Taco Bell. I was returning from Taco Bell to my
A
work
lovely
establishment
establishment for food.
And I get pulled over, and it's just kind of strange. So I get all my stuff out of my components, get my proof of registration, ID,
Driver's license.
all that fun stuff. The cop comes up to the car. He goes, "Hey, sir, how's it going?" I hand him my stuff. He's like, "I'm gonna have to have you get out of the car." It's like real stern, real, just like, ugh, okay. I'm like, holy shit, like, did he? Weird. So I get out of the car. He starts talking to me, and he's like, I'm gonna have to have you. I'm gonna have to cuff you, sir. He's gonna walk to my car. He's like, "Do you know that there's a warrant for your arrest?" And I'm like, no, like a warrant. Like, we're talking about like warrant. He's like, "Yeah, well, Have you been to Reno lately? I'm like, it's been like probably about 10 or 12 years since I've been to Reno. He's like, well, you have a felony warrant for your arrest.
Holy shit.
And I'm going to have to walk you to my car. And this is like fucking Las Vegas Boulevard and Tropicana. So it's like,
Wow.
people are looking at me. There's people like on the street looking at me. And I'm like, fucking, I'm literally getting cuffed.
Oh
and
my
he's like,
God.
I'm going to have to get in the back of the car. But he's like, I'm going to, just because it's hot out. So I get in the back of the car. And long story short, he's like looking at my information on the computer. He's like downloading some stuff up. I'm freaking out, dude. I'm like fucking.
Well, who did I murder?
I'm like,
Goddamn
hold
Reno.
on. I got that last stuff, the Sinatra situation taken care of from episode 21. Got that taken care of nice. My high school, I mean, I did some ruffian stuff in high school, but nothing I've been caught for.
Nothing while you were in Reno.
Felony worthy?
Mine did some crime corner stuff, never been caught for anything too bad. So it was really weird, Reno, but I did have that Reno tie. And sitting in the back of the car, people are looking at me. I was like debating, like I felt kind of good. Like I wanted to kind of like shoot some dirty looks at people and just like play it up a little bit.
Punk it up?
Fuck me.
Yeah.
But long story short, somebody in Reno, some fucking criminal, some like burglar basically.
An actual criminal?
An actual criminal. Hey man, we say it in jest. We are just, we're citizens that, do what we gotta do.
There you go.
That's where we're coming from. But this guy was a burglar from Reno, and his ID, social security, is like one digit different than mine, so he got arrested, and he used mine by accident. Thus, I got pulled over, and...
But why'd you get pulled over in the first place?
I don't know, because he dung my license plate, and then my social is tied to my license plate, so it shows that to my my social security has a fucking felony warrant for it.
Jeez.
So that was luckily, it wasn't a few hours earlier. I may or may not have been partying in my car a few hours earlier.
Nothing wrong with that.
Read between the lines. I won't be doing that. So it's gonna take a few months to clean up, and then basically the guy said it might happen again. So stay tuned.
Okay, so
Oh, shit.
well, you should
So
take
the
a
good
break
news-
from partying in your car for a little bit.
Yeah, I will not party in my car anymore.
Okay, here's my first question.
Yeah.
When did they realize that you were the wrong person? Like,
Yeah,
were
how-
you just talking to be like, what name's it
Well,
under?
at first, to be honest, because he asked me where I worked, he's like, "So where are you working at?" I'm like, "I work at UNLV." He's like, "Well, you can't really have a felony warrant for your arrest, and you work at a university." So he's like, "All right, just go sit in the back of the car. We'll get you to the bottom of this." So he kind of like knew. I played it up really, because I mean, like I know my shit. I know, I was definitely like shocked. I acted good. I was like, "Dude, this ain't me, bro. This ain't me, man. This ain't my shit. It ain't my fault. Did I do that?" I was like, this is like unjust. And so I was like, I knew that I did nothing wrong. At first, I thought it meant we had to do some Sinatra Hollywood stuff. Maybe it had something to do with that. Maybe I didn't pay something off. But like felony, no, not me.
Nothing felony worthy.
Nothing felonious.
So you're just sitting in the back, and then the cops
Sitting in
like,
the back, he's looking on his computer, and he's like, "All right, so he's sitting in the front seat, typing some shit up, and I'm in the back seat, cuffed on my lunch break at work. The huge Thursday afternoon. That's what I do. The huge. People are looking at me, dude. I'm like, fucking hey, man. It felt pretty cool though. It felt good sitting in the back of the car, knowing I didn't do shit. I'm like, dude, fuck this, ain't anything. Fuck, I'm gonna be out soon. So I was
but
like,
why are
fuck.
you cuffed?
Why am I cuffed? Dude, I had a fucking felony warrant for my arrest. Whoever the fucking idiot. But it's weird because did he use my social security after being arrested? He used my social security and he escaped from jail? Or I don't understand how. I don't know why that is
Maybe
attached to me.
it's just like petty theft. So it's not like hardcore. Like
Maybe he was out on bail.
Out on bail or something. He's like missed. But felony warrant though. I've had warrants. I've never had a felony warrant.
Okay, so
Moving on up,
I'm just
moving on up.
confused
Moving on up, dude.
Level
when
up.
he realized that
Mixtape.
you weren't that person.
When I was cuffed in the backseat of his car and like 10 minutes in, he did
This is
say,
before or after you started crying.
I didn't cry out, dude. I was like barking at the officers, like DMXing it up.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, I was basically sitting in the back seat, cuffed, talking to the officer, and then it was just we were working through the situation. He had his laptop up. He's like typing some shit out. He's like, "Oh, okay, I see what happened here." He's like, "Do you know this dude?" I'm like, "I never heard of that guy in my life." He's like, "Well, his social's one different from yours, and so that's what happened."
Something fucked up.
He's like, "Well, just be careful. I'm gonna put in a request to change this. It could happen again. I'm not gonna lie. It might happen again. So just gonna be careful." He's like, "Whatever you do, stop partying in your car." He told me.
He was cool. He was cool with that.
I was so fucking scared, dude. It was like,
Wait, he said that?
no.
Oh, okay.
No, dude. I was literally, it was scary shit because I chose,
Sweating bullets.
I almost partied in my car before I got tacos.
Oh.
It was like, I got my workload. I know what I gotta do. It's my lunch break.
Isn't he?
I gotta go back to the office and edit it. So I get in a certain mind state.
There you go. All good. All good. Getting your shit done
What am I
still.
doing? Yeah.
That was awesome.
Awesome. So
That's a
Soapbox.
crazy story, man.
It was a crazy story, dude. It was crazy. Like I kind of did a quick little tweet, threw it out on the Twitter. It feels good to talk about it.
It's very nice.
It feels good to be locked up, and it's not my fault, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I kinda-
How
cuffs on.
long was like the whole thing from
It was
start
like a
to
15,
finish?
20-minute experience.
Oh shit.
So I was like cuffed for like 10, 15 minutes. People were like, looking at me.
Did you eat your tacos before, or he arrested you?
I took one bite, and then so I had like soggy in the sun
Son of a-
passenger seat
And
tacos.
that motherfucker didn't pay for his shit. He
He did say he owes me a beer later. I don't know when he's gonna pay off on that. But
He's a cop. He's probably
hey
lying.
man, it's good to
That's
have
a
friends.
Weird,
That's weird. That's weird.
statement.
Yeah.
Did
buy
he say
you a
what
beer.
bar?
He did wink and lick his lips. That was
Oh,
weird.
okay.
I don't know. I should not follow up on that. But yeah. So box.
There you go.
So box. Crime corner. We'll ease out and then we'll come back with some
Mailbag.
Oh, get that mailbag.
Great mailbag.
Yes.
Great mailbag this week. So yeah.
Let me tell you a few things us British absolutely love. Darkness, sides of things, and kingdoms. Dark Side of the Kingdom is the definitive video game podcast produced by people who love video game podcasts. Go figure. Dark Side of the Kingdom, oven fresh video game culture served weekly on iTunes, SoundCloud, and the drainage.net. Tell your friends.
Joe mailbag.
Guys,
Oh!
Season 3, episode 35, Dark Side of the Kingdom.
Yes.
We know why you're here. You're here for mailbag.
Yes.
Hardcore mailbag.
Hardcore bondage, hardcore mailbag going on right now.
You have questions? We probably have answers.
We have timid answers that might get you where you're going. Guys, we just dive right in.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck it.
Right off the top, I mean, last week, actually, I keep saying last week, the last bye week, we had the E3 episode, so we have a lot of mailbag to get to. First question, what are your thoughts on emulating video games? Anonymous.
Oh,
I like Anonymous. He's a good
Anonymous,
guy.
yeah. So we
Yeah.
have a mixture, guys. We create
he and she.
we create a very safe environment. Come to darksideofthekingdom.com/mailbag. Give us your thoughts, and we will discuss it on the show. Guys, emulation,
I have no
we-
problem with it if it's old shit,
right?
because whatever.
What's statute
How you ever
limitations?
gonna play it? How when in the
Yeah,
world
if,
would you ever
if
be able
it's the only way I can play it and I want
Yeah.
to try something, I have no problem
Like-
with it. But like, do I think like new games? I think that's just straight up ripping
New
people
games,
off.
new systems. Obviously, it's like okay, we're just straight up stealing shit. But like,
I don't know. On me,
but-
I'm on the fence.
you never fucking downloaded the fucking SNEX 9 or 9X, whatever the fuck for your PC, or never did any Super Nintendo
not
emulation,
as
or,
not
That
no.
stuff I don't have a problem
Not
with.
really until as of late when I got my Ouya.
yeah.
But for the longest time, I had this strong opinion. I still kind of have like a
Superiority.
yeah, it's just like people made this shit.
Look at this fucking
no,
asshole.
no, I was saying like people made this shit.
Yeah.
Give
Well,
them.
dude,
But
Where do I buy? Where do I
yes,
spend money to the Super Nintendo guy can get money for what I'm paying for?
Yes, I know. I've changed my stance,
Yeah.
like hardcore as
Yeah,
of late.
yeah.
But I mean, if the company is selling that said product that you're trying to purchase, that you could purchase,
Yeah.
I'd rather just give it to them and then get that
Yeah.
instead of emulating.
Now-
But there are games that you probably will never even heard of or played
Yeah.
because you don't know, unless you had an emulator.
Yeah.
Or
so-
it never came out in the country you live in.
So I mean, and it's not a bad thing per se.
Yeah.
My thing is, if you find a game that you've never heard of and you fucking love it, and that company's still around somehow,
Yeah.
and they're making new games, shout out some money, give them money for what you took. But
I don't have a problem with that, but if you think about it, emulation is really the only archive that we have
dude.
to
It
classic
is-
video
it-
games.
Preservation of history,
Yeah.
like these games. I mean, where can we find working Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Genesis?
Yeah, not everybody has them.
Everybody
I mean,
has
we
that.
do, but not everybody.
probably all the
And
Dark Side of the Kingdoms.
To be fair, it's like to the other side of the ball. I have done a lot of emulation in my life. I've done some emulation to where it's like, okay, you're playing on a keyboard and mouse. It's obviously not the experience that you want to have. I went to eBay. I bought the game. I've bought the experience on the retro console. Having 200-300 games on your Mac, on your PC, you might say, okay, I have all these games. But like if you have like 200-300 games on whatever device you're playing, you're probably not gonna play those games. Like for example, like a game I've paid for, I would be more invested in emotionally. I'll finish it. I'll be more attached to it. So I mean, emulation, it doesn't guarantee that if someone's gonna download this game that they're necessarily gonna buy it. They might not have tried it before.
Yeah, but just
Taste, but like modern stuff, like if you're downloading Xbox One games, PS4 games, and you're ripping that off and emulating
not
that, not cool. Handheld stuff as well. But I mean, I'm not gonna pretend like I don't download shit. Like I have.
Honestly, I've never really
Neo Geo emulator
emulated.
on my Mac right now.
Like I said, for the longest stance, I'm like, I'm not gonna emulate shit. I never really did it. Like until I got my Ouya, that was really like more hardcore actually.
What's the statute of limitations?
Seriously.
Because I may or may not have a Nintendo 3DS with a card. with
That
a
stuff
chip
I
on-
don't agree with.
No. Excuse me. Nintendo DS. Excuse me. Nintendo DS. Generation B. It's a generation
But
behind.
Are you emulating DS games or old games?
Both.
Yeah, I have a problem with that. Old games is one
Okay.
thing, but the games
Yeah.
like for that console, I think that's lame.
But to be fair, I downloaded and emulated, or a person that I'd known downloaded and emulated Star Fox Adventures for the DS. I purchased it. I enjoyed it. And I bought
Thank
the
you.
game.
Thank
I
you.
bought the game, dude.
See,
I follow through.
I respect that, dude.
All right.
I
That's
respect
cool.
that. Like if you're able to play an emulated game
Yeah.
and you love it and you were still able to find it and purchase it,
Yeah.
purchase
Okay.
it.
Not necessarily. Okay, emulation's one thing. Remakes are another. With the announcement of Final Fantasy VII Remake, what games would you guys like to see a remake of? And this is coming from Zeta Zero. So this is a person. Not anonymous.
Oh,
Even
Um,
better than the one it was.
I don't know, man.
Oof.
Remakes.
That's kind of hard because actually,
I don't-
Double Dragon's already remade.
Yeah.
Turtles just kind of remade.
Certain things you just can't remake. I think PlayStation is the perfect generation to remake
Yeah.
games because they look like shit.
That being said, one of my childhood favorites came up. It
And
comes out.
64 games.
It comes out every mailbag, but I gotta say, Brave Fencer
God damn it!
It's right. It's right for a remake. I know it's got right, dude.
Yes,
right.
Yes, I was about
Same
to
I,
say that
dude.
too. Yes.
Beloved.
We gotta play this because I've never
You
played
never
this.
played Brave, dude.
Ah.
You're a Zelda guy. Brave Fencer Musashi
Oh, I love
was
it.
Square's answer to Zelda. It's an action RPG. It's super charming. It's super. Dude, the soundtrack is amazing. I think because you are of the age, you can go back and appreciate the aesthetic. It's a little rough. It's not like it didn't age the best.
No, God.
But it's like an isometric top-down. But I think, dude, remade in HD. We all got fucking robbed with the Brave Fencer 2 for PS2. That's
yes.
But like,
But Brave Fencer Musashi, amazing game. Voice acting's great too.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
comedy's, it's
Music's
it's
amazing.
on. It's on point. That shit's on point, son.
yeah. Pretty fun, man. Actually, I've gone back to it recently, so it's not like quite nostalgia. The gameplay's good. Like it does have like the Zelda-esque stuff.
Gameplay wise, it holds up.
Yeah. Another one maybe like I don't see a lot of brawlers translating into the next gen. Another beloved old school game, maybe like a Streets of Rage,
Oh my God, yeah.
4-player online co-op experience.
I love that.
I don't know what that is.
Or
maybe
Final Fight. Oh my God, yeah.
2.5D. Maybe like how do you modernize that mechanic? Because it seems like those games were so much fun. It
I don't
seems-
know, but I want him to do it.
Yeah. Maybe what if they had like Street Fighter moves where the movesets
Yeah.
were bigger or something, because they're a little brain dead after a while, just button mashing. But I mean, it seems like
It'd be cool though.
Yeah, like a nice multiplayer co-op experience modernized could be fun.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, I don't really have a good example. Like I'd say some 64 games
Yeah.
that were cool, but they've already did the ones that I would want.
How about
you know?
dude? WCW versus NWO Revenge
Oh,
64 games.
fuck
Right?
yeah.
That could be great, right?
If they kept everything,
Everything's
just
the
made it
same.
look better.
The engine's the same. The models are upgraded.
Yeah, and but
Remakes.
the mechanics are
Mechanics
the same.
are the same.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm down.
Creative
Sign me
character.
up
Nice.
right now.
4 players, 1 television.
No, 6 players.
Ultimate.
One
dude.
television. We
Oh,
can do
dude.
that
We
now.
can do that now. We can
do that now.
We have the
That'd be pretty
technology.
sick.
We have the
That'd be sick.
technology. Dude, how fucking amazing would that be?
That's like some of the most fun couch
Yeah.
competitions.
Yeah.
Or just playing that
Wrestling
game together.
games have never been the same since
I know.
'98. So.
Oh, they're
what the
so
fuck?
good.
It's kind of sad to see what state they're in right now.
They're terrible.
How do you like fuck that up? I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know.
They're trying
They
something.
try.
It sucks because like,
I don't know.
do you guys ever do like the Xbox Vendetta games, like the hip hop?
Def Jam Vendetta.
Yeah, they were like the
No.
same engine, so they had some of
Were
the
they
DNA
fun?
there. They were fun, but it was very hip hop, heavy hip hop.
The one that looked cool, looked awesome, and didn't sell well. The Icon, whatever one.
Yeah.
that looked the best, that played the worst.
Yeah.
The one right before that, I think it was Def Jam, Fight for New York. on-
Yeah.
Dude,
Vendetta Five
amazing,
Vendetta.
amazing
yeah.
stuff.
I always wanted to play it. Just
It's
I never
good.
got around to
I have
playing
it on
any of them.
360. We might have to do a video series.
Fuck yeah, that was
Okay.
shit.
So
yeah.
the games that I would want redone are Fighting Force.
Okay.
It was a PlayStation 1
Awesome
game.
game.
Dude,
so
great game.
fun.
It's,
So fun.
it's super fun, but I think it'd be super fun playing
That
with
was
real 4 players.
That was
and-
kind of like the PlayStation's modern take on the brawler.
yeah,
like
yeah,
3D.
and it was really
It's fun.
cool.
Yeah.
And then the other one would be there's this game on 64 called Hybrid Heaven, and I loved it. Like I played the shit out of it.
What was that?
And it's an RPG game where it's turn-based, but you do wrestling moves to like aliens and shit. It's really weird, but it was so awesome. I want to play that game again.
All right. Well, okay. So for the most part,
Yeah.
Dean took one on one.
Sorry, I
Yeah,
guess,
that's all good.
It'll
dog.
be quick, man. I was
Yeah,
gonna steal from
Brave Fest
but, like,
Masashi.
That's like my default for a lot of answers for the mailbag. I mean,
Hey.
that is like my childhood game that actually hasn't been touched yet. I mean, Shenmue got revived.
Oh,
Fist pumping going on.
yes.
A lot of the games get revised. Hopefully, I'm holding out for a Brave Fence.
You're like one of the other few people I've known
Yeah.
that like, really love that game. I'm like, yeah, fuck.
Rare breed, man. Hold on. I
Game's
respect that.
so
I respect that
good,
shit.
so good. I think one I would like to see remade would be Nightmare Creatures.
It's called
Those-
Bloodborne.
Well, no,
Those are like the fighting games, right? Where you could like morph into
no.
Oh.
No, that's you're thinking of
Bloody Roar.
Yes,
Okay.
you're thinking of Bloody
Yeah.
Roar.
Nightmare Creatures was
Nightmare Creatures was you were a character fighting in like London somewhere, and some guy was creating monsters,
Yeah.
and you're just out to kill them all.
It's an
And
adventure
kill him.
game. It's scary and
Okay.
It didn't play very
Like
well. The controls
Resident
are fucking
Evil,
balls, but
maybe
kind of
Okay.
like
Yeah, kind of
melee-based
esque.
Resident Evil.
Gotcha.
but I mean, if they remade that now with like better graphics and everything, it'd probably be pretty.
I remember the
fucking
cover.
awesome.
That was like PS1, Dreamcast, maybe
Yeah.
era. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe fun. Good one. Right on.
Cool. Moving along. What do you guys play a game that lets you create your own character?
Oh fuck this.
What do you pick? You guys know where I'm going.
Wait. Okay.
Balls or puss?
Oh, you just made it.
Sorry.
Awful.
Do you pick male or female? Sorry.
Is that what the question is?
That's the question. Yeah. I apologize. This is a very intelligent question coming from our audience. I just totally
God damn it.
dude damn broed it up. Balls or puss?
I can answer for Percy because he does it every single time.
Well,
Depends what game. It depends what kind of game
Honestly,
it is.
as of late, like
What do you got? What do you got?
When it came earlier on, I've been doing just a lot of dudes, like for Fallout 3 and everything. But since then, I've been creating like Mass Effect and every other game since then. I've been creating females.
Okay. It depends, man. Like Mass Effect, like a game that I know I'm gonna spend a lot of time in. I want to see myself in that role. I won't create a male. I'll create myself. Like I'll create like my dude, like Mass Effect. But like sometimes a lot, like I don't know. I don't mind playing a chick. I'll play a chick. I think famously for me,
I'll play a skirt. Whatever.
yeah.
Go
I
on.
immediately regret my intro to this segment, to this question. For Saints Row the Third, I picked a female character, badass female chick. Depends. It really depends. I don't know. Fighting games, I love being girls. I don't know, for some reason. I don't know.
I normally pick a dude, but if the model looks bad and the female model happens to look better, or like maybe their skill tree is different, sometimes I do that. I would pick the girl in that case, but normally I like to make myself and the character, and you know.
I guess that's the question.
Very
Are we creating ourselves? Are we like escapism?
Well, see, that's
Do
what
we
it
want to
is.
be
That's
somebody
kind of what it
else?
is for me. It's like I'd rather see a female be hardcore and like destroy dudes.
He just wants a puss.
Yeah.
Then
Some hot puss action.
and then it's these things I've already seen over and over in movie and
Well, I mean-
and everything else.
If the camera's gonna be behind the character for like 40 hours.
Don't do it. Don't go that word, man. You're better than that.
Next question. Guys,
damn it.
do you think Nintendo has been riding on the coattails of their past success and nostalgia?
When when haven't they been?
Yeah.
That's that'll
so-
always that's
Here,
Nintendo.
wait.
That's
Let's just count
Nintendo.
how many numbers of Mario there are, how many numbers of Metroid there are,
Zelda.
how many numbers of Zelda.
Did
ridiculous.
someone really just ask that? Come on.
That being said, we're all proud owners of our Nintendo 3DSs.
Oh, I love
True.
Nintendo. I love Nintendo.
We love it.
Since I'm back
We
into
eat
Nintendo,
it up.
yeah.
We chew it up. We eat it up.
They have great franchises. They just
do.
have great franchises, and they haven't had a new one in years. Like, they're trying this Splatoon shit out the
Yeah.
ass.
For the most part,
I don't give a crap.
people that are our age, and if you sell us nostalgia, we'll buy it.
Yeah.
So,
Pretty much.
especially when it comes to Nintendo,
Well, that being
there's something that we have a special spot in our heart
Yeah.
for Nintendo. Always, no matter
now,
what.
okay. Now, to be fair, though, I think to be fair, it's not just like total unjust nostalgia. These games are well crafted. Mario games,
For the
Zelda
most part,
games,
for the most part.
first party games. No, first party games from Nintendo. I would say you're like 80% success rate. I mean, these are great games. They're beloved for a reason, man. People love Nintendo. And just, I don't know, it would be nice to see some new franchises.
Splatoon, son.
Pikmin
Maybe.
2. Pikmin was nice. I mean, they're on 3. It doesn't feel like Pikmin. I think the idea for Pikmin, it never translated to Smash Bros. So it never reached that level of real.
I think you're right, but
Is Pikmin like a real?
I think Pikmin's awesome. It's
I
just
always-
its base of fans is just not that big.
Yeah.
It's good though. They're good games.
We got Kid Icarus. Fun.
Kid Icarus is another thing. Like people love their Kid Icarus, but it's not that well loved.
Not that well loved, and Kid Icarus.
But the game that came on 3DS was pretty
was
fun.
good.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it was fun, but it really was like maybe not best suited for that system.
Yeah.
Like, because it was
It
just
did,
like,
yeah. It
I
did hurt my
understand.
hand. My hand cramped up after a while
Yeah.
trying to play it. Holy shit.
I did appreciate the stand. I used the stand, being an older gentleman, for a lot more other games as well. So, I mean, the stand was appreciated.
This guy.
Guys, who are your favorite animal companions / sidekicks from a game?
Oh.
Like, actual animals, not anthropomorphic creatures. Actual animals.
Wow, that's actually a good
From
question,
a
too.
great question from guys. I mean, we were hitting the bro factor hard. We're kind of drunks, but we have a very intelligent audience. We appreciate that. This
Way
question,
more intelligent than us.
yeah.
None
I also have to apologize for the question earlier. This is from Rosie too. So
Oh, nice.
so Rosie, friend of the show. Guys,
Thank you, Rosie.
favorite animal companions, sidekicks that are actual animals.
I can't even
I know,
think
right?
of any.
Because I want to say like,
I mean, there's
The obvious one
a
is
go-to for
Fallout.
me is Fallout with dog meat. Dog
Yeah.
meat was awesome. I
Yeah.
loved using that dog.
Is a fairy an animal?
it depends. It depends your definition of. I mean, they're not anthropomorphic. You know, it's a fairy creature rendered as a fairy. No, so I don't know.
So I don't know. Like,
How many games that you use like a companion?
I don't know, man.
A constant companion.
Last of Us, does
oh.
like Dogbird count? No,
No.
the game's not out yet.
No. Actually, there's an NES game called Conquest for the Crystal Castle, and in that one you have a dog companion who wears like the ninja outfit, and he talks shit. He can't talk,
Yeah.
but he only gives you like mystic like blah 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 blah.
I will say, if you guys tune into the Dark Side Video Game Armageddon show on YouTube, Pocahontas for Genesis, right?
Oh, yeah.
But you can also
That's
use
my
like
favorite.
Zelda, Link
Zelda?
and opponent.
Well, I guess opponent counts, but I never even thought of it. Like, it's
You
weird.
use them as a companion.
Yeah,
you're right.
Same thing for
Not a lot of love.
same thing as Shadow of the Colossus as well.
Oh yeah, what's his name?
I forgot his name.
The horse, does the horse count?
Yeah, the horse
counts.
has a name. He has a name.
Impa, right? No, that's Zelda.
No,
What?
Impa is the bodyguard. It's what Triangle does or whatever. It calls his name. What the fuck's
Yeah.
his name?
I don't remember.
Shit, I forget.
Well, I'm gonna say that. Too.
I know his X is to Jason. Okay, well,
No, I would go with that horse because he dies in it.
Yeah.
And it's so heart wrenching.
can I say, yeah.
I never finished it. What? No, I'm just joking.
Spoiler alert.
Damn,
Yeah,
spoiler.
I'm gonna go with
Ian,
the horse.
You gotta
and-
give the spoiler.
I'm sorry.
Alert before that. You
Spoiler
start
alert.
dropping death, dude. Ian just loves to ruin souls, man.
Oh,
he just
yeah.
likes to ruin shit for people.
So if you haven't played
Dude, if you haven't played it at this point, you're not gonna fucking
Shadow of
play.
the Colossus, go buy that shit because it's
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
You know, as soon as you put on that fucking disc, someone's gonna die. I don't know who's gonna die, but yeah.
I'll say dog meat. You say horse from
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah.
Dean, what do you say?
I'm gonna say the dog from Yoshi's Island. Next.
Oh, what's his name?
I don't know.
Fuck Yoshi.
You guys, come on, man. Yoshi's Island on Super Nintendo. I don't give a fuck. I will champion that game. Don't give
Give
a
a
fuck.
fuck.
Don't give a fuck.
Give
bro.
a fuck.
There's fucks to gives, and I ain't got none to give, bro. That game's awesome. Do you guys collect retro games, or do you prefer to stick to newer games?
Ooh.
I mean, have they listened to the show? Ian,
I know.
how
Did
many
you just jump on
playthroughs-
board?
How many playthroughs have you got on Mega Man 2?
How many what?
Playthroughs have you just finished on Mega Man 2 this week?
Oh, this week I only did it once, but in general, it's probably
Yeah.
it's getting close to 100.
We recently, me and Ian recently found like not super recently, but we found a new store in town that sells like retro games and stuff.
Yeah.
And I helped talk Ian into getting a
Oh, yes.
copy of
I have in box
instructions and-
Bubble Bobble.
Whoa!
Yes.
Ladies,
NES,
watch out.
Yes.
Ladies, watch out.
Sir
Wear
Ian
very-
is on the prowl.
Wear a very tight belt when you hang out with Ian. 'Cause
Bubble Bobble will
Bubble
get you
Bobble's out.
laid.
There you
I will
go.
say Game World, a very beloved
I love
game
Game
shop.
World.
They closed down, so we got a new game shop locally that opened up, you guys. So-
Yeah, well, locally in our side of town, anyway.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, dude, we love collecting retro games. I got a nice NES collection myself. I started dabbling in the boxed NES
Dude,
titles.
box NES in a nice box
Oh,
is
so
so tantalizing. You're just like, I want.
It's just so-
Sometimes we'll just buy the box just to have
Yeah.
the box. Like I did recently, just
Why?
got like I was at a flea market and I saw Mario 3 and
Yeah.
box. I had to have it. Fucking awesome.
So you bought another one?
Yeah.
Like, ah,
But
fuck
I
it.
mean, for the most part, we
Okay.
collect it all. And when it comes to PlayStation, we want to get the black bar. We don't need the greatest hits collection.
I do collect. Honestly, I collect NES. I collect the PlayStation 1 Black Label stuff. Not too
Yes.
much else.
Black
I mean,
Label Sun.
I want to start dabbling in Super Nintendo, but I need a new Super
The
Nintendo.
problem with Super Nintendo, man, that's a fucking hole, man.
Really?
Because all the
Oof.
good games,
Good games are fucking
expensive as hell. Because because the generation after us, for some reason, is just hitting Super Nintendo, and they're selling out like crazy.
Yeah,
Insane.
I think the nostalgia bubble is like 20 years ago, so I think that's like prime area. So it's
Like,
Super
honestly,
Nintendo.
You're gonna pay $50 to $60 for all the classic games you love.
With like, I mean, that's like
That's just the game, not the box.
and that's an average label. Like there might be some chipping on the label.
Yeah.
There might be some
like Mega Man
yellowation
X.
on the cartridge.
Mega Man X, you're spending $50 to $60.
Just on
Turtles
cartridge.
in Time.
Just cartridge alone.
Yeah.
And
Turtles in Time,
now,
$50 to $60.
that being said, now going from we collect retro games, we buy retro games. We touched on the emulation question. There is a tangible difference between playing on a Super Nintendo between emulating, right?
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So I mean,
Total different.
Total. Hook it up to a tube television. Hook up the Super Nintendo.
Hook it up to a projector. That's how you play.
And enjoy. I mean, they're worth going back to.
These are the games we used to play with friends, and it's always like couch.
Yeah.
It's couch style where
And-
I play till I die, hand it over, and it's
Yeah.
back and forth, back and forth.
And I think it just mostly boils down to just like the game working 100%. Because when you deal with emulation, like there's just so much shit that goes wrong. Layers disappear, graphics are weird, shit's twitchy.
Well,
I mean,
not that doesn't happen in the other games, but
you have to blow in a cartridge. A bunch of times, but- so yeah, collect, guys.
we are collectors. Yes,
Yeah, we are
love-
hobbyists.
We collect all old school,
Yeah.
even Game Boy stuff if we can find it.
Yeah, Game Boy stuff's pretty good. Like I said, but my main two is I got my NES box fix right now.
Oh, it's
I got like 6 or
so-
7 of them.
That's a fucking black hole, man.
NES, because they're gorgeous, man. They got like the
I
whole.
know.
It's just like
I did.
the
Oh
cover
yeah,
art.
I did find an NES
Yeah.
in box, power pack or power edition or something like that. All in box. It came with the pad,
Yeah,
the
the
number
pad.
pad, everything all together in the same box. Everything was there. It came. Everything was still plastic. Like nothing was ripped open. Everything. I had to fucking have it. There's no
How
way.
much
I
was it?
Well, I think I got it for one something. Like,
It was worth it.
oh my god, yes, I had to get it. I've never found something so complete
Yeah.
ever. So I had to have that fucking box. The box is a little torn up, but everything inside, fucking pristine.
Yeah, that modern games, it does suck. Boxes used to come with so much cool shit: manuals, posters, full graphic printouts, and now it's just like a disc in a box.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, fuck. PDF. Give me my fucking PDF for fucking instruction.
Go
book.
fuck yourself.
dude.
Yeah. PDF, go fuck yourself.
All right, cool guys. Keeping it moving. Have you ever rage quit a game? If so, what game and why?
Yes.
Yes,
I can confirm for Ian.
Yeah, maybe.
What did I rage quit?
Now, how about this?
I can just tell from your accent when you're playing, when I'm sitting next
This
to
is
you
like
playing
that.
a game,
Now,
I
how
can
about
totally
this?
see you like,
This might
fuck
be a
this
fun-
game, trying to get off.
Have you ever broken the controller? Anybody?
No, because if I did, I wouldn't be able to
There
play
you
the
go.
game
I've
anymore.
never broken a controller.
I haven't either.
I would never throw a controller because holy shit, I want to still play.
Well, we all have known people who have.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
I've
always
had-
friends.
worst.
It's always friends of us that
Yeah.
do it, and it's always like
Yeah.
your controller, and like, dude, what the fuck?
Motherfucker.
Why the fuck you throw it? That's not shit ain't yours, son.
Yeah, rage quit. I want to say, like, I don't know, man. When I was younger, I had a lot more patience. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm gonna kind of be honest. Like, I almost kind of rage quit The Last of Us last couple times I played it. And I was just like, I was dying like 10 times
That
in a row.
hurts. That
I was like,
hurts.
dude, fuck this game. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna have fun with games. I'm gonna play Trials of Evolution for a while. That was my modern take of that. Like, have you guys done that recently? Like, rage quit a game? Like,
As
really
of
just
recent, yes, I did actually.
dying so much.
I did rage quit Killer Instinct.
Whoa.
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah,
Recently.
Because, yeah, the
Nice.
story. They just recently put out story mode, so now every character has their own story and going on. And I haven't been playing Killing Instinct as much as I should have been playing. And I've tried one of the new characters, which I know shit about, and I was just getting fucking
Wow, man.
wrecked, like hardcore.
There's a lot of
I-
pressure on yourself. New
I
character.
was playing for about an hour and a
a new
half.
character. You're already rage quitting. That's a lot of,
Well, I got pretty far. Like I was dying over and over, beat that character, die of over and over and over,
Yeah.
beat that character, die over. It's just a hardcore uphill battle, and it just got to a point like this one spinal I couldn't figure out with the character I was using, and I was just like, fuck this. I got shit to do. I got more
Yeah.
Bloodborne to play. So the PSN was down at the time, so I had to pick up something. And I don't know, I rage quit. I was fucking angry. I was like, fuck this game. I'm done for now. Holy shit. I didn't get the chance to beat the whole story. Very angry.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Maybe like more so. I don't know, like maybe like more old sports games, like maybe like an old like Blitz or NBA Jam with like the unfair rubber banding to where you know that
yeah.
it's not your fault that you're kicking ass, and all of a sudden the game's just playing catch up, and there's some the shitty fumble. The,
I can never see like rage
just
quitting
something like
playing other
seasoned.
people.
Yeah.
I've seen that tons
Yeah.
growing up. 'Cause you like
I never was.
people think you're cheating or something.
I was never the rage quitter. I was always the person around people who rage quit.
Yeah, same here. Was it like yesterday I was a rage quit, but I mean I normally don't for the most part. I just kind of just keep going all the way. Like, I'm not gonna let this fucking thing get the best of me.
It's really funny the evolution of rage quitting. It used to be just like rage breaking, and now it's rage ripping a thing out of the wall.
Yeah.
Like, it's really funny.
Either way, it's still bad. Still bad.
Yeah.
Did you ever see like the old I think it was like I forgot what game it was, but it was like some German kid who was like playing some game
I heard that was fake.
with a keyboard and he like freaks out.
I think it was like Call of Duty or something.
Yeah.
One of like Call of Duty or
more of a-
yeah.
It's more of a European thing.
Smashing the controller until the keyboard until like keys just fly off the board.
We're all pretty casual dudes.
For the most part, Killer Instinct for me has a reason. Dean, would you say yours was
Last of Us.
Last of Us?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Ian, what'd you got?
Yeah, people feel free to send me hate mail. Everybody.
Yeah.
So
You have played a few games and you on 3DS. You close it. Fuck it. I'm stopping for now.
Yeah, I don't think that's really rage quitting. It's just frustration. I always feel rage quitting where you're like, I have to stop like right now because I'm so fucking angry. Like I've done that for like Battlefield and stuff. When same guy keeps killing you over and over again, you're like, what? And you're like, you're totally shooting him, but it's not killing him.
Well, actually,
Fuck this
okay. I think last night it might have been like 2 or 3 hangouts ago, but maybe playing Street Fighter with Percy. I have a similar
Oh my god, it
experience.
is no fun playing.
It's like I'm casual mode. Percy's like fucking locked. I'm like, I can't do this right now.
Sorry.
I gotta quit.
Bring
I
out
gotta
the fight sticks.
He's like fucking just doing like multiplier hits and shit. I'm like, can I get one hit in, please, bro?
I'm sorry.
The worst,
Actually, no, yeah. It could be playing Ian in Mortal Kombat.
oh, that's
Oh yeah, dude. Ian was getting pretty. Ian was getting very vocal last time we were
Oh
playing.
my god. Yeah.
I tried to get some footage. I
Did you get
fucked it
anything?
up. I fucked it up.
Damn it. Yeah.
yeah.
Playing Ian in Mortal Kombat X is the greatest
The
thing
problem is I don't have the game, so I can't practice. And when
Hey,
someone's
man.
better than you in a fighting game, and it's so frustrating.
Yeah, fighting games because it's like one-on-one, move for move.
And
like,
the worst is
if
when
you're
you
dying,
when they do a
it's your fault.
flawless.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I'm like, yeah, it's the worst.
I want to say something that he said. It still sticks on my mind, and it just makes me laugh every time I remember it. But it's really it's
I don't even remember.
it's really neat because I could play as Cassie, Cassie Cage, and
Under the bus? Are you getting ready to throw Ian under the bus right now?
yeah, fucking good. It was funny. I was rolling, and I still got style.
Oh, you're on
when
ecstasy
I remember it.
happened?
No. But anyway, I beat him like a billion times. Oh, over and over and over, and he just gets so angry, and he's just like, "Fuck you, Cassie Cage. You suck dick." I don't even have time to fight because you suck so much dick. I could not stop laughing, dying over and over.
Yeah.
And now, I just randomly hear that whenever I turn on Mortal Kombat. I just start laughing.
Well, to be fair, I don't know if anybody has any kind of reference for what Cassie Cage looks like. She looks like she might suck a lot of dick. I don't know.
No, it looks like she can suck a dick.
Whoa. Calm down, fella.
Come on, man. Sorry, guys. It's getting hot.
It's very hot in here. All right.
All right, guys.
Moving on.
Last question?
Cassie Cage, you're an awesome character. I
Last
love you.
question.
I like
Last
you.
question, guys. Guys, give us some more mailbag. We have fireworks going off in the background.
Yeah.
I think
Holy
so, right?
shit.
Yeah.
This last question?
This is the last question.
Oh, wow.
What are your thoughts on GameStop selling retro games online?
Son of a bitch.
Wow, it's lame.
Yeah, hold on. This comes from GameStop 420 XXX.
Seriously? I love whoever did that.
Yes, we appreciate it. Best for last. Question of the week. What are your thoughts on GameStop selling retro games online?
God damn
we
it.
saved the fireworks in the background. We have fireworks going off in the background right now. GameStop 420.
Of course, I like
They
to
are
commemorate-
just as
commemorate.
bad as resellers at flea markets who ask way too much for a game, and it's complete and utter bullshit.
Yeah.
Not
Now-
fucking cool.
Now, I don't know. I'm a little uninitiated on this topic. So, GameStop is selling physical copies of old retro games online marketplace.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair prices.
Who knows? I mean,
Is it-
now
is it-
they can just look at eBay prices now too and kind of
kinda
get
go
competitive
from
with
there.
that.
Okay. All right.
And again, this is not money going to
why
any
would you
developers or
Well,
whatever.
come on, man.
It's
This
just-
game's like 20 years old. No,
know.
NES games, Super Nintendo
Why
games.
I don't understand why you would sell it to them. Just sell like,
Again, this is another
Yeah.
reason why I hate them from before.
Dude, go-
These are little kids getting tricked into selling them to shit, and now they're turning around and making a profit off that. When
well,
these kids
hopefully
can,
these kids
Yeah.
aren't doing
I will
that.
say, I might use an argument one Percy Gruber made against DLC. My friend, is it not a choice? Are these kids
it is a
making
choice.
choices?
Don't buy- don't-
Is it their property that they are making a choice to sell? That these kids,
I wouldn't say that per
these
se.
ungrateful, shitty kids,
What if they stole
not
the
happy with
property?
the games that they have? They're trading them in. Fuck them.
Fucking dumb mutts.
I can tell when Percy gets drunk, he starts throwing around mutts everywhere.
Yeah.
Everyone's a mutt.
No, it just
Yeah, it sucks.
Look. I mean, I am not gonna buy a retro game from GameStop. It's not gonna.
So
happen.
it's not in store, but like online, GameStop.com. I can look and they have NES games, Super Nintendo games.
I'm not gonna do it. I'd rather go eBay or find something a flea market or a yard sale or something randomly.
Yeah.
But no, I don't like it. Not a fan.
Yeah.
No bueno.
Yeah. GameStop definitely does not have the integrity of one like Amazon.com, but they're a little bit different ballpark. But
Fuck you.
hey man, voice of Twitter. Voice of Twitter.
What are you thinking?
Voice of Twitter.
I think they're lame. Like they've been lame. They continue to be lame, and we need to stop pre-ordering bullshit.
Yeah.
Dean?
Yeah.
That's the sound of the end of the
Is
podcast.
that the sound of a man
End of the
working on a
podcast.
train?
Yeah.
Dean, what do you think? What are your final thoughts on that?
Speaking of pre-ordering, it is pretty scary. I did just discover the Amazon pre-order. Their whole like game plan is how they don't actually.
I recently just pointed that out to you.
Yeah, they don't.
I probably
actually,
shouldn't have.
Yeah, I've pre-ordered a few things. I got a couple things in queue, but yeah, I don't know, man. I'm kind of indifferent about it. GameStop,
How many games or things do you have in pre-order for?
Just two. I got Fallout 4, the Pip-Boy edition,
Okay.
which I'm glad I did get in on because especially the PS4 versions are super scarce. I don't even know if I'm going to open it. I might just get an extra edition copy of Fallout 4 and just keep that wrapped up because I mean that's like super rare, super limited. And also I got the PS4 20th anniversary controller.
Yes.
So,
I did that too.
yeah, it's fucking sexy, man.
I think I'm gonna get two. I haven't pre-ordered those yet.
When do they come out?
I think it's like September-ish, maybe.
September.
Oh, wait.
But I think I'm gonna order two of those. I did get in on the headphones. They were when they.
I'm thinking about it. I might.
Well, when they put the headphones out,
Yeah.
they were not $99, which they are now.
Uh-huh.
They were, I think, $69 or maybe even less.
Yeah.
No, $69.
I think you're saying that. So you got like
He got in just in time.
I grabbed it, pre-ordered it.
grandfathered in on
I
this. steak.
grandfathered before they fucked up.
Nice.
Before they realized they fucked up.
Nice.
So I think they're gonna honor me with that price.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get those awesome
Dude, the fucking
headphones for even
Sony Gold
cheaper.
headphones? Are you kidding me?
They're really good headphones, right?
They're good headphones.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate
You
it.
are welcome.
I got the Percy hand-me-down. I appreciate it.
Hey,
Hey, they work really
they
good.
fucking, dude. They're amazing. So
so good.
cool, man. Dark Side of the Kingdom.
Yes.
We are winding down. It has been a great episode. Episode 35.
And what's that guy's name? GameStop employee
Oh, it was like,
66
I don't even know.
XX
GameStop
420
420
smoker.
XXX.
Go fuck yourself.
Whoa! Go fuck yourself.
Just kidding. Your name alone is awesome. It's
Yeah,
hilarious.
so we appreciate it. Obvious fans of the show. Guys, if you want to give us some mailbag, interact with us, get your voice involved in the
we
show.
love it. We love it.
DarkSideOfTheKingdom.com/mailbag. We're working on the website. We got a few tweaks on the website being upgraded. We got some new YouTube stuff coming out soon.
Yes.
Maybe some merch.
Maybe some merch.
But
Guys,
there's
some great news, guys. Some good news. The Guilt listeners into iTunes review initiative.
It's working.
It's working. It's a
Oh,
success.
shit,
We got a
yeah.
review in. I have to bring it up because I do appreciate it. Inverted
Wow.
Blade. Love the humor and banter between these guys. Definitely one of my favorite podcasts. Got Inverted Blade, one of my favorite listeners.
Yeah.
Whoa. Coincidence? I think not.
Why are you
guys,
putting that 20 in your shoe?
hit us up on iTunes, guys. iTunes reviews is the currency of the future. That's how we get acknowledged. We rise through the iTunes ranks. We get more people listening to us. We do more shows. We do more E3 episodes. And we embarrass ourselves.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Guys, Twitter. I mean, we're on Twitter as well, right?
Yes, you can find Dean at.
AKA Dean Stone.
You can also find our boy Ian at.
A little too rap with a number 2.
And
Sure.
trust me, you want to find a good best news from
Yeah.
Ian? Oh my
Yeah.
God, it's on top of that
The latest
shit.
codes and free
Yeah.
giveaways.
Yeah. It's all over that shit.
Specifically, Ian, thanks. You're tweeting some great coupons this week. I downloaded it and I used it. I say $20. So follow Ian on Twitter. So,
Thanks,
yeah.
Ian.
Yeah.
You can also find me at the one Brian. That's the
one
number
Brian.
one.
Yes.
And honestly, you can probably find me
Yes.
on anywhere with that.
Also, at literally any social media platform, the one Pariah.
Hey,
Percy's there.
Yo, you should be
Except
able
for
to
Xbox.
Except for
find me.
Xbox.
Except for fucking Xbox, which you can find me at Pariah of Doom.
That's sad. That makes me sad a little bit. but
It makes me
anyways.
sad.
Guys, thank you for tuning in. Episode
Yes.
35, season 3 strong, 6 episodes deep, season 3. I mean, we're
Fuck yeah.
fuck yeah, man. Check us out on Facebook if you guys.
Please give us a like, share, let
Yeah.
us, let your friends know that you like listening to us. Maybe, probably, kind of.
What's the word? I think it's sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
It's a term.
caring.
Yeah.
We love that phrase.
Yes. Share the Dark Side of the Kingdom virus. It's a very viral thing. You just kind of just share it, and it's kind of from a very.
Yeah, good hand motions.
but- yeah.
It's a good thing this isn't a podcast.
I
Oh, wait.
think Dean's motioning, touching boobs.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Hurry up. Okay, sorry.
Okay. What the? I don't even want to know what you do to. Wow. Okay.
Ladies. Dark Side of the Kingdom, guys. Check us out for episode 36. We'll be back in studio 2 weeks from now.
Yep.
It's been good times.
See you guys then.
Cheers. I had a lot.
Dark Side of the Kingdom brought to you by Maker's Mark.
Now it's getting
Brought to you by alcohol and poor decisions.
as always. Isn't that life though? Come on.
Yeah.
Life's not worth living unless you're making poor decisions.
Well, I don't think any of us would be here in this room if our parents didn't have
Yeah.
alcohol and make poor decisions.
Yeah. A lot of alcohol, a lot of booze. A lot of
It's
poor
scary how
decisions.
true that is.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so smart.
Yeah. That actually, even more so, it took 2 sets of bad ideas to go through because we all went to the Art Institute. We all decided to go in there. Sheep walked into the meat factory, the slaughterhouse.
There you go.
Slapped in the ass. Go in there. Gets a couple
With stars in her eyes.
I don't know what the fuck we were thinking.
Hey,
man.
Hey, brothers. You get Dark Side of the Kingdom out of it?
We met. I guess that's the best thing we could take from it.
Hey, man. I have my degree.
Well, we also got debt.
Is,
So that's good.
is yours also framed and put somewhere? Because I don't know anyone who graduated who framed it and put it anywhere.
I know, right?
Yeah, mine's not. I
Now-
don't even
I
know
don't
where
know
it is.
How many, have you guys ever gotten to the situation where you've acknowledged what school you've went to and then someone shit all over the Art Institute?
No.
No, I normally tell people who are like, I go there. I'm like, drop out right now.
Who's
Yeah.
done that to you?
Well, a couple years back, I remember like my ex, I was living with her, like we went to go eat and like her friend came out. She's like, oh yeah, my, Dean, he went to the Art Institute, he graduated. She's like, really? She's like, oh, she's like, wow. She's like, how's it feel to get raped? And just like
Wow.
shitting all over
It's
my
true,
degree.
man.
Yeah. Doesn't that suck though?
Yeah.
No, but the thing is,
it's a sting.
that piece of
It's
paper
just-
doesn't mean shit anyway.
But I mean, just the fact that we're going to be in debt for a questionable period of time, that our degree, we have to be ashamed of it. I mean, it's not
not
like
paying out?
It's not even that. It's just it's like fuck, man. UCLA, UNLV. There's colleges. It's fucking. I mean, AI. We gotta be ashamed about this shit. I'm ashamed about this shit. I don't know. Sorry. This is like Dark Side of the Kingdom is 80% video game talk, 20% video game talk, 80% therapy.
There you go. I think it's what it is for the most part.
Venting.
Which is fine. I love it.
Soapbox
I
therapy.
love it.
Well, speaking of venting. Well,
Yeah, I'll go.
mailbag.
Let's go.
Oh.
Oh. What is so